Welcome back, and hey, what a delight to have back with us. Good friend, Rich Swingle's with us. He's an actor, and boy, he's been all over the place. He's performed on 5 continents, 28 nations, hundreds of venues. He's kind of a one-man show in many ways, but he is also an actor. He's performed in churches and colleges and retreats and camps and prisons and military bases, and he's been involved in several movies. But we want to talk about his new project, the movie entitled A Matter of Perspective. Hey, Rich, good to see you, man.
Hey, Perry, great to see you.
Where are you? Where are we Skyping you in from?
I'm at home in New York City.
Okay, and you got your Johnny and Friends t-shirt on. Whoop.
I do. I have a story to go with this. It's how I got into A Matter of Perspective.
All right, let's talk about that, because I understand Johnny's coming to Southern Oregon this fall.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah.
So glad to hear that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was at Hometown Buffet there in Medford having dinner with my folks, and I noticed a fellow with a wheelchair, and on his wheelchair wheel was a Johnny and Friends sticker. And to hear them tell the story, Bryce was there with his family, and his family said later when they were introducing me at a Johnny and Friends retreat, he said I was staring at them like a crazy person. But we ended up striking up a conversation. Turns out they had gone with Johnny and Friends to Poland with one of our friends, and we just had a great conversation there. And then I performed in Portland at the Newmark Theater, and they were there speaking, representing Johnny and Friends. This was for the Twin Rocks Friends Camp, where I had been on staff, summer staff, when I was in college. And so I was performing some of my plays there at that event. We got chatting again, and they mentioned that a Johnny and Friends retreat was going to be happening. This was last August. At Twin Rocks, and would I be willing to come out and perform? And I did, had a fantastic time. And while I was there, I connected with Mike Hill, and he mentioned he was working on a short film he wanted to do, and would I be interested? And absolutely, and now here we go. I fly out on Thursday.
Wow. So tell us about it. The film is entitled A Matter of Perspective. What's going on here? Yeah,
I play a fellow who's just kind of become a little bit disillusioned with life, kind of lost his zeal for God, fallen out of his daily devotions, and it's just not looking pretty. And his job is on the line, and he has a bit of a wake-up call and gets plugged back into God, and his life changes for the better. So I'm excited to...
Are you like the main character?
I am, yeah.
Congratulations.
Well, thank you. Yeah,
so
looking forward to it.
Where are you in the project now?
Well, the script is in place, the schedule's in place. Appreciate your prayers. There are a few more permits to come through. We're praying we'll hear the green light on those today, and we're looking for extras. So if people are interested, they can visit amatterofperspective.us and go to the casting page and just click on the link there. It's casting at amatterofperspective.us. Let them know you're interested. It'll be filming starting on Monday through Saturday. So we'll need extras on not every day, but on several of those days.
Whereabouts here are you going to do it?
Well, because permits aren't in place yet, I can say we'll be in, one of the venues is in Jacksonville. That one is set, and there's a cabin at the Lake of the Woods. That one is in place. The others are we're still waiting on those permits.
All right.
But
well, thank you. Yeah. Hey, thank you for bringing it to Southern Oregon. I still think Southern Oregon is a sleeping giant for filmmaking.
It really is. It is glorious. And I didn't bring it to Southern Oregon. The filmmaker lives there. Yeah. And in fact, his favorite teacher as he was growing up was Larry Smith, who was a great friend of my dad since the 3rd grade. Right. He and his twin brother and my dad did things all through their lives.
So
are continuing to do things all through their lives.
Boy, they are. The Smith family's wonderful. Let me ask you this: what do you and the developers of this film, what do you want the people to walk away with?
We want people to know that our thought life matters, that keeping our eyes focused on the Lord makes a difference. If you shift your perspective, this world is too dark to keep shining light. If you're not getting replenished every day, if you're not in the Word, if you're not developing your prayer life, it's going to make a difference in how that plays out in the world.
Wonderful. Before we get out of time here, give us a little bit of an update of the screening of the movie Providence.
Yes, we're screening that on June 24th at Medford Friends Church. I have a link there on my page at richdrama.com/schedule. And I'm very excited about this. Medford Friends is the church I grew up in, and I'm really excited to bring this film there. It had a nationwide release in February and was distributed through AMC Independent. And so it was in key cities across the U.S., including New York City. And I was very, very excited to have it screened in the AMC Empire. Now, this theater was where Abbott and Costello performed together in the early 1900s, wow. And it was a vaudeville haven. At any rate, AMC bought it. They shifted it. They moved it west, like 200 feet west or something like that, and they put in all of these restaurants and shops and 25 movie screens. And I was there. I happened to be there at the opening of that, so it had a big impact on me. And a friend of mine was producing the event. It was a fundraiser for charities on Times Square, and I was a part of the Lamb's Church, which is one of the beneficiaries. And so years later, moved to Midtown in 2008, moved to Midtown Manhattan, and that theater kind of became our hometown theater. And the first time I saw a film there, I was on the escalator coming down, and I said, Lord, you know, someday I would love to be going down this escalator having seen a film I was in. And February, Valentine's weekend, that prayer was answered.
Congratulations. Tell us a little bit about Providence.
Yeah, it tells the story of two people whose lives keep intersecting across the span of 40 years. And so we meet when we are children, 5 or 6. We don't really meet. We know of each other. Don't want to give too much away here, but our paths do intersect in high school, and there is interest there, but misunderstanding kind of sends us our separate ways. And then when we're in our 40s, we reconnect, and I got to play the adult version of the male lead. So that was a real honor.
You know, what's so exciting about all this, Rich, is it's just so great to see the Christian community get back involved in the arts, especially in filmmaking, and right now it has really become quite active.
It's exciting, Perry. It really is. Yeah, when you see War Room, #1 film in America, and then #1 release when it came out January 3rd, it's exciting.
Future for you. What else you got going besides, there's no grass growing under your feet?
Well, I'll spend a little bit of downtime with my family after the film, and then I go straight to the Colorado Rockies, where I teach at the Rocky Mountain Christian Filmmakers Camp. So we're very excited about that. Of course, we're all filled for this summer, but we're looking for students for the future. So any age, 14 and up, if you're interested in learning about filmmaking, check that out. That's ChristianFilmmakersCamp.com.
Filmmakers, Dan. I got it. ChristianFilmmakersCamp.com for that one. RichDrama.com is his website. If you want to learn more about the upcoming movie that's being worked on and they're needing some extras, it's a matter of perspective.us. Did you get all that?
That's it. That's it.
And what kind of extras do you need?
We're looking for tourists. We're looking for some people with cars. Actually, we would love to have a few more people with recreational vehicles, RVs, Winnebagos, whatever, and looking for some key folks, tourists at a specific location yet to be announced. And I think I can go ahead and tell you, we're trying to get at Crater Lake, your website, and there you got it. It's right there greeting you.
That's a beautiful spot. All right, so a matter of perspective.us. Well, Rich, good to see you, buddy, and congratulations, and keep up the good work, and keep us on the know of what you're doing. Okay?
You got it. Thank you so much.
All right, God bless you. We'll be right back.
I'm Paulina Leiser, producer of Focus Today. Thank you for watching this video, and make sure to check our other videos at theDove.us.